So before people get upset about this, it doesn't really bother me much. A judge today dismissed the Georgia election interference case against Donald Trump, one of the only remaining cases against him for his interference in 2020. Now, the fact that this guy attempted a treasonous coup of his own government and has since apparently gotten away with it seems to piss a lot of us off for good reason, especially coming from the fascist party who likes to claim they're the party of law and order. But if you think about it practically, this case was never going to see the light of day anyway. Trump's whole point to these things was to drag everything out as long as possible until he became president, and then he's like, no, 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 I'm president, you can't do anything. And that's dutifully what his DOJ is doing. But it's also so incredibly transparent as to how stupid their reasoning is for dropping these cases. Because it plays right into what Donald Trump was trying to do the whole time anyway, the only reason he ran for president again. The lawyer who filed the motion to dismiss the case said it is not illegal to question or challenge election results, which is massively dumbing down what happened. Questioning election results are one thing. Conspiring with people in your own government in order to try to falsify the information and overturn that election, while also perpetuating the lie that some kind of fraud happened when you have absolutely no evidence, and you lose multiple court cases over that, that means you are blatantly lying at that point. Lying on a public stage and trying to use legislation in order to overturn it for you. That's not just questioning results. But that lawyer also said that Jack Smith's route was actually the most appropriate way to address it. But Trump-humping Judge Aileen Cannon dismissed those cases with Jack Smith. She claimed that Jack Smith was unlawfully appointed as special counsel because he wasn't approved by the Senate. But being the idiot she is, she apparently didn't realize that special counsels are appointed by the Attorney General and they don't require Senate approval. This is kind of like how Mitch McConnell said we don't need to fully impeach and remove Donald Trump because we have a legal court system for that, and then they fuck over the legal court system to get him out of that too. They also said that due to the Supreme Court's ruling on Trump's official actions and his immunity and blah blah blah, well, that could take years to file through that. I mean, who are we to judge whether or not committing treason on your own government is an official act, right? Right? But the reason this doesn't really bother me is not only because it was redundant at this point anyway, it's also because Trump is dying, and he knows he is. The Republicans know he is. And while they're slowly backing away from him, they're also trying to sugarcoat and shine that turd so that when he's gone, they can try to speak of him respectfully and try not to let it ruin the entire Republican reputation, which it already fucking has. They're trying to make it seem when he's gone that we can just delete these parts from the history books and pretend it never happened. The thing they don't understand is that the PTSD that this fucking man has caused to our country and what the Republicans were complicit in, we are never going to fucking forget.